Hey guys, hope you are doing well and enjoying your day. Bitcoin and Ethereum is correcting today, but we see few altcoins doing well. So Bitcoin breakout just invalidated, or we can still believe that the breakout uh, will go through. So my name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems every day to keep you updated and educated, as our goal is the money in the right direction. Join this movement and let's educate folks about crypto. So I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice. Everything just for your education and for entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and invest for a long term with dollar cost averaging, or learn how to trade, but always use stop loss. So be careful and also make your decision based on your research, and definitely take responsibility for your decisions. So guys, let's go and smash those like, push the bell, notification on, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. With likes you support the channel, and YouTube will show the video to others, and then we will more and more crypto people, and then pumping your bags. So guys, let's share my screen and let's go to our favorite bubble chart and let's see what's happening out there. Cool. So as you see, we have few coins are in green, especially Quant 10%, Zcash 4%, Internet Computer 10%, Near Protocol 6%, Tezos 6%, and Leo token of the Bitfinex exchange 5%, Saitama, the meme coin, Neo, Ethereum Classic and Rose also in green, but others are in red, especially those who rallied in the past few days, like Gala, Sandbox, and also Curve, Mana, and Rune Engine. So Bitcoin is down almost 3%, traded below 38,000. We had one of the horizontal resistance at 38, and Ethereum is back at 2,700. So this is not a big thing, but let's take a look and let's check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. It is at 28, so it's still in the fear zone, but not in the extreme fear. Let's go and check. So the index seems that bottomed out during the past months, reached 10 and 11 several times, and if we are looking back in the summer dump last year, the index went low as 10 4 or 5 times, and then greed came back and the price started to increase. And also there is a saying from Warren Buffett that be greedy when others are fearful, and be fearful when others are greedy. And when investors are worrying, that is always a good buying opportunity, because assets prices are cheap. So let's go and check our first news. BTC price faces crucial trend battle. No, why jumping over? As Bitcoin RSI confirms breakout. Yes, so RSI usually confirms some breakout before the price breaking out. RSI looks at how oversold or overbought an asset is at a given price point. And yes, so it seems that everyone is watching a trend line, but nobody is paying attention to the RSI. It's already broke out of the downtrend. Popular trader and analyst CryptoAd commented, "Before you think I'm calling for new all-time highs, we are not out of the woods yet, but seeing more up short term." So this is the Bitcoin downward trending trend line. Also we had the horizontal trend line here. Bitcoin tried to broke. If I adjust more properly, that Bitcoin broke this trend line, but now came back. And also on the RSI we see a clear breakout, but we will check it on TradingView. So let's go guys and check this on TradingView. So I'm talking about this that was the horizontal trend line, so we break below again, but still holding our downward trending trend line, and so this is good for now. Let's check it on the 4 hourly. in the fall we see that testing back this downward trending trend line. If it will not hold, then Bitcoin will drop at least to this 33,000 zone, I think, but you know, nobody knows what will happen. And let's put the RSI here. So if we are pulling the RSI, so then we see, if we are just putting this trend line here, that RSI broke out and now retesting the RSI. So yes, maybe this is the case. Maybe this is the case with the RSI and this RSI coming down since the dump started at middle of November. So on this picture you can see almost the same, and yes, so RSI is coming down and broke out and retesting. So that is why maybe we can have some hope that Bitcoin will continue from here. A groundhog year for BTC price. A tweet from this guy, PRF dude. We have nearly exactly the same Bitcoin price as 5 days ago. We will look into on Twitter because I shared this from this guy. I like this spider charts. So next piece of news is Willy Woo, the on-chain analyst. Peak fear, but on-chain metrics say it's not a bear market. Okay, so fear on the peak, but not a bear market. Okay, then what is this? Structurally, on-chain is not a bear market setup, even though I would say we are at peak fear. No doubt about it, people are really scared, which is typically an opportunity to buy. So when people are scared, worrying, then it's an opportunity to buy. I guess BTC is demandly lately. BTC is in demand lately, so yes, so the demand is there, and definitely let's quote this. Most of the coins had been sitting there for longer than 5 months, and people who do that, they have held on for 5 months. They are not selling at a loss. They will sell when there is profits to be had, and you will see that whenever it breaks out of a like all-time highs and does a really strong rally. In terms of adoption, Bitcoin has roughly the same users as the internet had in 1997, but Bitcoin's growing faster. Next 4 years on current path will bring Bitcoin users to 1 billion people. That's the equivalent of 2005 for the internet. So this is huge, guys. This is huge. So this is, if even the market is dumping, even if there is a huge fear out there, you should be take consideration where we are going, and investors always coming with higher expectation for the long term, and they want to double, triple, 10 times for their money within 1 year, but nobody looks out for 10 years and thinking that what will happen when 1 billion people will using Bitcoin. So I think this is huge. The 2018 bear was at peak, new guys holding the coins, and the cycle repeats. Those guys either sell or the ones that don't become hardened hodlers, and they sell on the next rally when it goes even higher. So the main takeaway that actually holders, there is no holders anymore, because weekends already sold, but other holders are diamond hand holders. Next piece of news is from Morgan Stanley. Crash, keep calm and carry on. Okay, sounds good. Charts of the week that a Fibonacci retracement offer insight into Bitcoin's bottom. So if we are pulling up the Fibonacci that almost came back almost to the 0 point, so then we can start a new new wave. Until Bitcoin is commonly used as a currency for goods and services transactions in the crypto or non-crypto world, it is hard to value Bitcoin on fundamental demand beyond the asset speculation. So this is according to this. Yes. If the analyst wrote that if the price of Bitcoin drops below the 28,000 mark, the market may expect further weakness. Okay, so definitely watch out, and this is also an important horizontal line. Okay, next piece of news on News BTC. Bitcoin inflows suggest institutional investors are moving back in the market. Bitcoin inflows back up. Okay, Bitcoin price, yes. And where we got the inflow? Inflows to Bitcoin were reported to total 22 million for last week, a small number compared to what had become the norm by the third quarter of 2021, but a reassuring figure nonetheless. It's a setup up from last week when BTC total asset under management crashed to a 6-month low of 29 million or 29 billion. Cool. Blockchain entities, so different institutions coming in, and also they are coming to Cardano, Solana, and Polkadot. So institutions started to accumulate. So this is definitely what we are looking for. Cool. Next piece of news is Bitcoin bullish signal, number of wallets exceeds 40 million. So 40 million Bitcoin wallets with a non-zero balance. So the balance is bigger than zero. So this is a quite interesting chart. Number of addresses with a non-zero balance, and you see the Bitcoin price. You see the previous tops in 2017. You see the recent top in 2021, and the orange is the non-zero balances. And you see, this is why we are not in the bear market, because non-zero balances dropped as the price dropped. Now price dropped, non-zero balances are going up. So guys, new holders, new Bitcoin holders are accumulating. Okay, so in the sell-off in last year May, that 37,500,000 addresses, and now 40,160,000 addresses, and addresses are at new all-time high. So guys, addresses with non-zero balance are at a new all-time high. So don't worry on this BTC price. Yes, this is for accumulation, guys. I feel accumulation. I smell accumulation is going on. Long-time Bitcoin trader Tom Weiss issues warning, says BTC hinting historical catastrophic pattern. So it's really strange because Tom Weiss always bearish, but in the past few months Tom Weiss was bullish, even in December, but now he turned to a little bit bearish again. We want to avoid this moving average crossover, which crossover the 20 months moving average. About the short-term moving average, which is approximately 50,000 either in the current month or next month. That's the only way we can avoid the upcoming moving average crossover, which should be avoided. The last time these two crossed over, the price of Bitcoin fell over 50%. You don't want that, and we went all the way down to the next moving average. We can have a repeat of that if Bitcoin price is still hovering around 40,000 going into May and these moving average crossovers. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we end up with a repeat of November 2018, when the big catastrophic fall down from 30,000 to 20,000 and start a new bull market. So he's expecting still a new bull market, but he considering that Bitcoin can fall from here to 20,000. Okay, this is also just a viewpoint, and guys, we don't know which will happen. Just all these are just that can happen. So ex-Goldman executive Rob Paul gives real reason he reduced BTC holdings to 1 Bitcoin. So Real Vision CEO Rob Paul, the big macro guru guy, he called Bitcoin the future, and that will have 10 trillion US dollar valuation for Bitcoin, and then after he reduced his holdings to 1 Bitcoin, and that was a quite of trolling on Twitter. That's why he reduced if he believes in Bitcoin, but actually he explained that he believes more in Ethereum and in other layer ones and metaverses and different non-NFT tokens and other coins like Ethereum. So he really likes Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Phantom, and Luna, and all these coins. Yeah, okay, so if you are interested, just check it out, but I don't want to bother you with this. But this is just for now that he expects that altcoins will outperform Bitcoin, and that is why he is in altcoin. He just keeps 1 Bitcoin, only just one. Okay. Okay. Okay, and also he sold some gold for Bitcoin and crypto. Next piece of news is large Cardano addresses increased their ADA holdings by 113% in 2 weeks. Yesterday also we got some news, but there was no data supporting the news. So now Sentiment has this news that Cardano holders are increasing. Let's go to Twitter and check this news. Okay. So Cardano price, like many altcoins, have plummeted in the past 10 days. Okay, dropping further, but smart money addresses have gone from 45 million ADA had to 96 million had in just 10 days. So guys, smart money addresses, and what are smart money addresses? Addresses holding between 10,000 and 1 million ADA are the smart money addresses. So big players and smart money started to accumulate in ADA, so that's a good news. Okay, and they accumulated without pushing up the price. Okay, cool, sounds good. So guys, let's go and check my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS Dankler on Twitter, and also follow at Corion Platform on Twitter. Okay, we have we shared with CorionX this the report from Fidelity, and this report is explaining why Bitcoin is a monetary good and not a technology for payments, but a monetary good, a monetary standard, and why other crypto assets are better for payments. And also just read through this report because I find this really valuable. Some videos that we shared, and also check this out.
Make Bitcoin. Every country in the world will eventually make Bitcoin legal tender. The only difference will be at what price. We have El Salvador making.
Okay, so every country will make Bitcoin legal tender. The only question is in what price. El Salvador price maybe is around 40,000. Maybe other countries 300,000. I don't know. That was the news yesterday that crypto buying and selling Bitcoin and crypto in India is not illegal. So it's you can buy and sell, and there will be a 30% tax. So overall, this is a good news. Next, Facebook should make Bitcoin more accessible for people around the world. Jack Dorsey said this. So really cool. Bitcoin fairly cheap compared to its 200-day moving average, and let's check this heat map, and then you find that Bitcoin is expensive where on the heat map it is in red, this overheated, overbought, and when it is in green, that it's overcooled or oversold. So now we are in green, just like in May and summer last year, in March 2022, 2020 March in the Corona dump, and also in the huge bear market. And this is according to the 200-day moving average and the BTC Meyer multiply. Cool. Bitcoin is a ranging market building strong fundamentals for future development. So you can check it out. This is like a leaf or a kind of leaf, and ranging. We are just there, like you see the line, just like last year. So almost the same sidewaying market. India is legalizing crypto with 30% tax. Yes, that we already got this news yesterday. So definitely follow CorionX and myself on Twitter. So guys, let's go and check the trading view, if Bitcoin price has been changed or what's going on here. Okay, so Bitcoin is still traded around 37,500. So I think if Bitcoin will drop below this trend line around 37,000, then the next level to watch is 36,500, and if it will be lost, then we can come back to low 33,000 US dollar. Bitcoin shorts started to increase a little bit today, but in the past few days there is a downtrend. So I see a downtrend in shorts, so shorts are decreasing. Bitcoin dominance decreased a little bit, and because some alts doing well, but not all of them, just few of them. And let's check Ethereum. So Ethereum, I think it's holding strongly, and seems a little bit stronger now than Bitcoin. But Ethereum started its uptrend just slower than Bitcoin. Ethereum broke this trend line at 2,600 horizontal trend line and came closer to 2,800. It seemed that it wants to break this downward trending trend line, but now it's coming back. So maybe 2,600 the next levels to watch. If that will fail, then 2,200 and low 2,000 US dollar levels. So you see most altcoins are in red, so definitely write me in the comment section which altcoin are you most bullish on, or which altcoin do you want me to look into. Render broke out nicely and going to our price target at 5.3 US dollar, but nothing other coins that I can say some good direction. So guys, definitely come and check out our yield farms. If you are holding Ethereum version, so ERC20 version of CorionX, come to farm.corion.io. You can farm, you can provide liquidity on Uniswap in CorionX Ethereum pair, and you are looking up the liquidity token, and you can earn up 330% APR. So this is the annual reward that you will get. If you are holding CorionX on a Binance Smart Chain as a BAP20 token that provide liquidity on PancakeSwap, and for your liquidity pool token, you will get a 130% APR, but we will adjust this APR, so approximately 200-300% APR that you can expect. So guys, this is for today. Please smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.